Welcome back to NC3. I'm your host, Alexis Willard. Today I'm here with Bob and Gary talking about WINGSTOCK, presented by the NCCC Alumni Association. Hi Bob, can you tell us a little bit about your band?
We've been playing since the early 80s, and we basically do what we bill ourselves as classic and modern rock. We do mostly, I would say, 70s and 80s music, but some newer stuff sprinkled in there that's in the same vein. You know, so we'll do like Tom Petty and Neil Young and stuff like that.
Good songs.
Where did you get the name Reflector from?
Well, when we first started, again, this is early 80s, and we were kind of doing punk new wave at the time, so we did like a lot of original stuff at that time, and we've sort of just, we changed over the course of time. Playing in this area, you kind of, if you actually want to get jobs, you end up having to do at least some cover, music. So we sort of changed over to, classic rock, and then, we kept the name because, people were familiar with it, and we were okay with it too.
Yeah. Okay, Gary, tell us a little bit about your band.
Okay, the band is the BBC band. Started in 2003, basically as a bunch of guys getting together to jam doing Beatles songs. And when we started, it was just a group of different musicians showing up every 2 weeks to a specific location that we would play. And during the course of time, the musicianship just got better. The songs just started sounding good, and we just had a core group, and it was like, guys, we should be doing something with this. So we all have families, have jobs, own businesses, so we were kind of limited as to how much we would play. But we just took it out there and had a lot of success with it, and are having a lot of success with it. So we're just seeing where it will take us. So we're just having fun with it. We do primarily Beatles, but we expanded to do 60s music as well, because there's just so much good music in that time frame.
Right.
So that's it in a nutshell.
What does BBC stand for?
It really doesn't stand for anything.
Nothing does BBC.
We thought at first, okay, it sounds kind of British, and then then someone said, hey, Buffalo Beatle connection, but it could be whatever you want. They're just letters.
Just letters.
Yeah, that's it.
What do you like to play the most? Do you like to play the primarily Beatles music? Or?
At first, I did, because that's what I grew up on, and that was always my focus.
Right.
And when we got into doing other 60s music, like The Who and the Kinks, it was interesting for me, because you would actually get inside the musician's head. For me, it would be the drummer, and you'd really learn the different styles and what people did to make songs what they are. So yeah, so it's a nice experience.
Do you ever make up your own songs and just get together and just
Actually,
jam out?
no. I mean, some of the guys in the band do write songs, and,
Right.
and some are very talented at doing that. But with the time that we have, it's usually always right down to work and rehearsing what we have on our agenda.
Right.
So,
Bob, do you do the same thing? Do you primarily just use other songs, or do you?
Yeah, nowadays, now that we're playing, we're older, everybody's got jobs and careers and, kids and stuff like that, so you don't have a lot of time to spend writing music,
Right.
and plus, like I said, if you want to get jobs around this area, it's different if you're in like New York City or, some big urban areas where you can, probably get by doing your own original stuff. But, with our category of music, I think, if you want to get the audience that we're looking to get, then they're expecting you to do, the songs they like and they're
Right.
familiar with.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy practicing as much as playing.
Right.
I really do. I like learning new songs. And I'm sure you probably do the same thing. You kind of learn the song on your own, and then you get together and put it together and iron out the little details.
Same for you, or?
yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. It's finding the time. But what we do is, since the selection of songs is so wide, as a band, we always sit back and say, now, if you're going out to hear a good band, what would you want to hear? And so we'll pick our songs that way. And everyone will take their song, do their homework for either the vocals or the instrument that they play. And it's interesting, I don't know about you, but for us, it's like all the egos are left at the door. And when you come in, You know, everyone's polite and tactful, but it's like, you know, if you're playing something and it's like, that's not what I'm hearing. And then we'll put the CD on and listen to the song, and it's like, oh yeah, you're right. I should be singing here, or I should be playing that. Since we know we don't look, you know, we don't have the look, but we just try to nail the sound as much as possible.
You don't have the scarf on the microphone stand?
No.
We've added a couple new people to the group, but we've all been friends, you know, forever. So.
I know that you were saying earlier that it was 10 years that you guys took a break. How did you guys get together again? Because usually in the 10-year lifespan,
Yeah, I mean,
people move away.
Be honest with you, I never expected to be playing again. As much as I, you know, love music and would want to, it was just sort of happenstance that we had a friend that throws a picnic, it's a big summer picnic,
right,
every year, and he asked us if, you know, we could just play a few songs because he had another band playing. He said, you know, we have all the equipment there. All you got to do is bring your guitar or whatever and show up. So we said, all right, why not? You know, it's been a long time. So we got together, practiced a few songs, and played. And then everybody kind of looked at each other and said, "This is really fun. We should be doing this again." So we did, and it's just sort of, you know, now we're at the point we're playing, you know, 2-3 times a month sometimes. So.
Where do you play primarily?
Mostly like Western New York, mainly Niagara Falls. Like everybody works. We have some guys that work on weekends too, so it's really difficult to do it on a regular basis. So we kind of just get jobs when we can,
right,
when everybody's available. But we've played at Legends, which is at the Quality Inn down by the falls. Lock, Stock, and Barrel. We're going to be playing a place called Shorty's. We do a lot of picnics. Pig roasts, gazebo jobs, you know, that sort
Shorty's
of thing.
is a fun place. I think you guys will like that. Where do you play primarily too, Gary?
Well, we're limited with our engagements too, but the Tralf in Buffalo, Riviera Theater, North Tonawanda, Frog Hairs in Williamsville or Amherst.
Frog Hairs?
Yeah, or Frog Hair. I might even be saying it wrong, but it's a popular spot in the summer, and we do a lot of summer events. Not to plug us, but if you went to the bbcband.com, we have a calendar list there with the different venues that we'll be playing. Did you see the venue?
Oh yeah,
It's a beautiful place.
Have you seen any concerts there or not?
No, just pictures, but one inside and toured the facility.
I saw they did the Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon, a few months ago.
Yeah.
They had that Classic Albums Live appearing there, which was excellent. And I saw they did a Beatles, Sgt. Pepper, from start to finish, the whole album. So I've been there twice. It's beautiful. Great place to play.
Yeah.
Is the stage really big?
Yeah.
It's good
kind
size.
of
Much bigger
nerve-wracking?
than the bars we usually play.
Yeah. So for a band, I would say that would probably be the place you'd want to play.
Right.
Yeah, not only from the sound system, but the lighting and just the whole vibe.
Yeah,
It's
it's
just
very
a
nice.
beautiful facility.
Do you guys know where we can get tickets at?
Do we know?
Do you guys know?
Do you have any?
Yeah, no. I understand you can get them on the NCCC website.
Yep, you
right?
can get them on the NCCC website, or I do believe they are called WINGSTOCK Girls. That's what they're called, and they are playing at your event next.
Yeah.
They'll be there every weekend through the month of May, selling tickets, giving out T-shirts. You can call the alumni office, and you can buy tickets through there. It is $15 for the general public, and I believe $10 for students with Entrip ID, if I'm correct. I would like to thank you both for being here with me and talking about your bands. I'm really excited for WINGSTOCK, and I know you guys are too.
Yeah.
So we will end it with some music from the BBC Band. And peace, love, and chicken wings.